Hi, good afternoon. I'm Rupert Novis. I'm Chairman of the Royal Humane Society. I became a trustee in 2008 and I became Chairman at the beginning of last year, 2024. Well, it's very, very special and I'm very honoured to be the Chairman. And I know from my own experience that when you find yourselves in these situations, sometimes you don't really have time to think. And so there's just a split second to act or not to act. And what's amazing about today is these are all people who've gone through a similar or very similar decision processes or not even had the time to think about them. But what they have done is they've stepped forward, they have not stepped back. And by stepping forward, they've often saved people's lives. And by stepping forward, they've also probably put their own life in significant risk. And that's a fantastic thing in this day and age when actually there's so much bad that goes on. It's wonderful to see the human spirit winning through. It's totally inspiring, and this is why today is one of my most favourite days when we hand out all these awards. Some of them are extremely emotional, and that's not surprising because lives have been saved, lives are at risk, lives are lost. I would say it very simply as it's the motion of going forward rather than going back, and having the confidence or the bravery to step forward and make a difference rather than letting somebody else do that or not just going forward to help yourself. So stepping forward is my definition of bravery and making a difference. So for me, I'm always wondering whether I would have done that myself in their situation and how much stress or trauma that would have caused me, and knowing that in a lot of those things that I would be very uncomfortable to be in those situations, but so inspired and awed at the fact that they have actually done something that has made such a major difference. So whoever it is and whatever they have done, I'm always very, very, very impressed by what bravery people show. Well, we've been coming to Haberdashers now for quite a few years. It's an amazing hall. They're very generous. They always give us the most amazing day. It's a magnificent place to be able to hand out the awards, and we're extremely grateful to them because they put on a fantastic show for us and make the day extra special. And so we're very grateful to them. So Royal Humane Society for me is amazing because we are the society that recognises amazing acts of bravery, and often for people it's helps with part of the closure of something that's been very traumatic for them. So we offer support and help, and we love that. There's tremendous history because the society's been going for over 250 years, and when we had our anniversary, 250th anniversary, we brought out a fabulous book called Bravery Beyond Belief, which is still for sale. And that's a wonderful collection of stories over the last 250 years of some of the incredible things that people have done. So, there's a great history, there's a great purpose, and there's a wonderful feeling that we've all experienced in the room today as we've handed out a whole lot of new awards. So today we had an address from Lieutenant Colonel Wood, who was awarded the MC for his endeavours when he was in the SAS during the Gulf War and during the Balkans. And he's very well qualified to talk about bravery to our awardees today. But in particular, the one thing that stood out was he felt that bravery was like a muscle, and he felt that once you've done it once, you're probably more than capable of doing it again. So it was quite entertaining, but slightly worrying for the people who are receiving their awards today to think that they have been in danger once, but they may well end up in danger again and probably doing the right thing a second time. A great speech and very inspiring. So I love the awards that we give at the Royal Humane Society, and we see a huge number of entries. This year we actually gave out 1,445 awards, but I love the fact that it comes from the entire society, but most importantly from people who are just getting on with their everyday lives and step out to make a difference in a situation they hadn't envisaged happening. But we do also award a lot of people in the services, the police, fire brigades, who are asked to do things over and above what they're expected to do as part of their day job. And they do some fantastic things. So I love the mix, and I love the fact that it's people who are going beyond their comfort zone to do something very special.